tuned into one of the greatest, the king of side hustles, my man Christopher Davis. Passive info, you know he got the latest. So grab your pen and pad, it's time to get educated.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on? It is I, Christopher, with Passive with Christopher, and you already know today is Pay Ya Friday, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm bringing you guys some updates. Those updates on NovaTech. There's some things that I actually want to talk about as far as in the Telegram group. They got a message. Sorry about that. For you USDT users and depositors, I'm going to bring you those updates, and it's been another amazing week with NovaTech, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so thankful for NovaTech and what it has able to do and how it's able to help people in this space we're in. But before we get deep dive into Pay Ya Friday, ladies and gentlemen, let's do some maintenance, okay? Number one, if this is your first time here to my channel, what you want to do is you want to hit the subscribe button so you can get all future updates and future videos that I put out on the channel. Also, in the beginning, middle, end, or however you want to do it, you want to hit like on this video. That helps the channel out very much so. And then if you want to, you go to my channel, as you see in front of you, Passive with Christopher, and you hit that 9-second welcome video and hit a like on that button. That'll help the channel out very much so. I'm very proud of that video I made. So if you can do that, that'd be great. All right, so let's get into the topic. So everybody knows today's Friday, and NovaTech comes out with its weekly reports and its gains and losses that they had for the week, and it's been another phenomenal week. But before we get deep dive into that, NovaTech came out with some updates for you USD depositors. All right, so let me go ahead and read that from my Telegram group here. It says NovaTech update for USDT depositors. All right, dear members, we are noticing a growing number of issues arising concerning USDT cash out requests. We approve and send them. They are shown as sent in the back office, but they are being rejected on the blockchain. So, if you guys know about cryptocurrencies, you send something, it goes to the blockchain, and the blockchain has to either reject it or approve it, and then it goes to individual people's wallets. Okay, so this is most likely due to the payment processor being unable to process, or the exchange receiving funds is rejecting the deposits. We have brought this issue up to Coin Payments, because that's who they send it through, Coin Payments, who has attempted to whitelist exchange in order to avoid further issues, but it still seems to be randomly occurring. If you currently have USDT wallet registered for your withdrawals and have a request shown as sent and not received, please do the following. Okay, this is only for if you're using USDT and you have a USDT wallet. Okay, I use Bitcoin. I want to receive Bitcoin in all my transactions, so I use Bitcoin. So if you use USDT, do the following. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it says contact support. Number one, contact support in order to have your payment reprocessed. Okay, number two, they recommend updating your wallet address to another coin currently available for cash outs. Okay, so they recommend you to update your wallet from USDT to any other coin payment that is cash out. I use Bitcoin. I've always used Bitcoins because I want as many Bitcoin as I possibly can have, because Bitcoin is very valuable. All right, so they do apologize for the inconvenience and thank you. All right, so that is updates for you USD withdrawals and USD depositors. Okay, so just make sure you take care of that for yourself. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's get to it. Now everybody knows, today is Pay Your Friday. It comes out with the weekly reports. And drum roll. If I had a drum roll, I'll do some drum rolls, ladies and gentlemen. But I don't. But of course, NovaTech did 3.11% for this week, ladies and gentlemen. And this being the last week of October, that is great news. They are going out the month in a fantastic percentage above 3%, 3.11%. And for the month of October, we did pretty good. We bit 11.91% in interest and returns for your investment. So to me, that's amazing. I mean, you did above 10%. All right, you did above 10% for the month. So if you had $1,000 in NovaTech, all right, you did a little over $100 in NovaTech, right? If you just had $1,000 in there, you just had $1,000, you did a little over $100 in profit, all right, for your $1,000. So just think about that for a second. If you got $1,000 in your bank, they're gonna hit you with a maintenance fee, bam. Then they're gonna hit you. They're gonna say, okay, we're gonna give you this interest. Okay, what is it, like 0.00067 or something like that, right? And that's not much. Then on top of that, depending on what kind of account you got, they're gonna hit you with a service fee, which wipes out all the interest that they supposedly gave you for your account, right? So that's crazy. So this is interesting for me. So if you got say you got $1,000 in your NovaTech account, right, and you got 11.91% for the month of October, right? So that's, like I said, it's a little over $100, right? And then of course you got your service fee or your maintenance fee for NovaTech, which is $25. So if you are in the green, or I'm in the green, $75, right? So that is an amazing. To me, that's amazing. And like I said, NovaTech has been going on they're going into their 4th year, all right, as an investment group, hedge fund group, and they've been doing pretty good for me. And like I said, this is my journey with NovaTech. NovaTech is my #1 investment group, and yes, I've been enjoying the ride. There's been ups and there's been downs. Yes, they've been under 3%. They've been 2%. They've been 1.91%. But the thing that I like about NovaTech is they still paid out. Even with a down market, they still paid out every single Friday, all right? Every single Friday, that's when the investors get paid. We call it Pay Ya Friday, all right? That's what we call it. And they pay you every single week, and they've been doing that for me for over a year. So, like I said, this is my journey with NovaTech. Now, if you're interested in NovaTech and you came here to see my updates and see what's going on for the week, because I do these updates every single week for NovaTech, and you're finally ready to jump in, that's on you. You know what I mean? You can just click the link in the description and you can get started with NovaTech, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, this is it. I mean, I'm excited. Like I told you before, ladies and gentlemen, I'm in for the long haul with NovaTech. It's showed me that it is a major player in the space that I am, in the passive and the non-passive arena. This is very passive, ladies and gentlemen, because I can just sit back and let my money work for me and let NovaTech help my money work for me, so I can do it very passively. Or I can tell some people about it as well, right, and help them earn passively. And that's what I'm doing with these reviews and these updates here on this channel with Passive with Christopher. I'm letting you know what works for me, like I said, not everything works for everybody. You know what I mean? Just taper your, only invest what you're willing to lose, ladies and gentlemen. Like I always tell people here on my channel, only invest what you're willing to lose. Only invest what you're willing to take to a casino. Because we already know, if we go to a casino, there's a possibility we can win big, but it's also a possibility we can lose big. Now, if you want to know more, this is the first time to my channel and the first time hearing about NovaTech, and you want to know more information, ladies and gentlemen, all you have to do is basically go back to my overview walkthrough of NovaTech, and it'll give you everything you need to know about NovaTech. Just check out the playlist for NovaTech, because I have a playlist for NovaTech, and it'll take you directly to that. And it might be a link up here somewhere to the left or to the right that will also take you to that video. Watch that video, and if it's something you want to do or something you want to invest in, ladies and gentlemen, just go ahead and click that link below. Just remember, if you click the link and you start up with NovaTech, ladies and gentlemen, you do have 48 hours, all right, to fund your account, all right? You have 48 hours to fund your account. So make sure that, you know, when you sign up for NovaTech, you're ready to actually fund your account. But you can always come to my channel and do your research as well, or you can go to another channel as well to do your research before you even get started with NovaTech, if that's something you want to do. Anyway, I just wanted to bring you guys that update today for NovaTech and let you know it was an amazing 3.11%. For the month of October, we did 11.91%. All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, this is Christopher with Passive with Christopher. Just make sure you hit that subscribe button if it's the first time you're here to my channel, and hit that like button at the end of this video. That'll help the channel out very much so. And remember, always put your 2FA Google Authenticator on everything that you own, ladies and gentlemen, because there's a possibility you could get hacked, and I don't want anyone getting hacked at all. So please, if you invest in any of these platforms that allow you to put on a 2FA Google Authenticator, just make sure you do that, ladies and gentlemen. All right, you can download it from your App Store or your PlayStation Store. All right, your App Store or your Google Store. All right, if you got Android, you got an iPhone, you can download it from the store there, ladies and gentlemen. It's a free download. All right, once again, this is Christopher with Passive with Christopher. Guys, I'll see you on the next video. Have an amazing weekend.